Welcome back, everyone. We're playing here on a 60-player free-for-all on the Trader's Dream map. Couple modifiers. We have 25 million starting gold, random spawn, no alliances. So we're cooked. I'm playing this live, so I'm just gonna get probably like bombed to death or something. We're going all in on the cities. All in on the cities, guys. All in on the cities. Let's go ahead and do some of this. And we have to be friends with everyone with a silo. We're gonna be friends. Okay. Money situation is reasonable. Yes, we have to have like a global understanding that like bombing people right now is not the move. Okay, let's let the troops build. I spent too many troops somehow. Let's ally up with, yes, the Freya player. Yes, let's definitely be buddies. People are. I'm just gonna stack all my money on the Savs right now. Okay, this guy spends a lot of money. Let's go out here. Let's ally up with Iron Maiden. You mainly have to worry about. I forgot that you can't ally with people. It's no alliances game mode. What am I thinking? I'm like, it's very suspicious that no one's offering alliances to me right now. You know, in a live stream game. Let's go ahead and grab some of these bots. Okay, the money doesn't really matter. We got some factories going on. Factory income is kind of sus. Let's put down some ports. Warships, I don't know how useful those will be. So because I have a city advantage, it's possible I can push some of these people. Freya still has a hydrogen bomb, so they could just like suicide bomb, I think, unless they couldn't. Iron Maiden makes a critical mistake, which is spending all of his money. I do have to watch our neighbors though, because they could push us if our troops get low. Yeah, Iron Maiden still has actually he's got 18 cities. Never mind. Wow, he's strong. Ape strong. Okay, I basically can't push anyone right now. This is very embarrassing. And I'm losing all my money to Hugel and Merv, who has no more money. Man, I wish I had more than 2 borders. So now the O_O guy full sends. Orthros pushes the guy attacking him. I'm going to try and boat in here. Iron Maiden's got a lot of troops. I'm going to push Iron Maiden recklessly. I might be able to get his cities in time. Okay, he's getting pushed by Let's Trade. Who's going to get the cities? He fully blunts my attack. So I get no land. I don't quite get the cities, and if I do, Just Trade's going to take them. Just Trade's got 54 cities right now. Very volatile game. Nothing we can really do. If I get the elimination, it doesn't matter. Iron Maiden gives Cloud. Yeah. I mean, the Let's Just Trade player was attacking him first. I probably should have just waited for him to kill him, because now I'm at his mercy. I mean, he's got 54 cities. It's probably more cities than anyone else in the game by far. So there's a couple islands that still have not been inhabited yet, which is actually quite crazy. So if I could escape to an island, that'd be nice. Although the chances that this gets in here without a warship hitting it is basically 0. Okay, so Freya full sends me as he dies, as he's been doing in the last couple games, because I think I attacked him once in the world map, but he freaked out. He's hated me ever since. So Let's Just Trade is blasting me. I think we go 1-2. Ugon Merv is going to kill me. All that I ask is that these people keep me alive long enough that I can get to the island. But down here, I'm going to atom bomb myself so I can be turned into a pseudo mitochondria, but I don't think I can do that. I don't have the money yet. And I bomb myself. All my shit is gone. There's no point in attacking me. All right, now it's critical. You can't attack the nuke land. No attacking the nuke land. You must let me survive. God damn this man. Damn him. He just had to ruin the fun. He just had to shoot down my transport ship. Okay, well, they've kept me alive. Kind of. Boating along the edge. Taking everything. Not sure what I can actually do here. I'm going to go ahead and forgive him. Let's go start trading. Let's go start trading. They'd have to forgive me. They've given mercy. Put down a city. Okay. Well, what do we got going on here? We got the Onion Boy out here. If you guys want this John Onion skin, click the link below. Get yourself one of those. Same with the Greek key background and the handshake background and most patterns you see here. Okay, except these two down here. Chef Bruno's got 90 cities. Wow, that's insane. 90 cities 4 minutes into the game. I mean, there's not a whole lot we could have done. We spawned on like the highest density island because of the random spawn. If we had been given a smaller island, we probably could have survived. Yeah, we've got some little small dudes down here. I guess this is casual Antarctica. Got a getaway island. He's not killing the polite rat. In fact, he might have had the opportunity to do so, but because he's waited, it's going to cause polite rat to kill him, which he's doing now. He does have a hydrogen bomb, though. So my suggestion is... I don't think he can... Maybe he builds a silo. Yeah, maybe he could use a silo down here to hit him. Maybe he can delete these silos and launch a bomb from here. Yeah, he needs to delete these silos. He's doing that right now. I think he has to delete both of them. This is still too close. He has to delete both silos and then launch a bomb from the southern one up here. Okay. We'll see if he does that. We'll check in on him in a moment. Chef Bruno, 116 cities. Somehow able to keep the situation secure. Once you get a large troop advantage like this, you can just slowly push these people as long as you keep your troops reasonably high. Onion Boy's got 67 cities. That's crazy. So he's deleting one silo, but not the other. And this is a critical mistake because now he can't launch. Like, he'd have to chip down here, I think. And it depends on like whether or not the overhand or underhand would work. Yeah, so he's deleting it now. Does he have enough time before Polite Rat kills him? Polite Rat he's not keeping his troops in the sweet spot. He definitely should have waited until he had like a million troops, because Casual Antarctica definitely would not have figured out that hydrogen bomb, or the deleting the silo strategy, hydrating from the bottom thing, unless I had mentioned it. Yeah, it's a very niche strat. Yeah, but once he's able to throw it in here, that's it. Polite Rat should just, bomb this. He should just save for 2 atom bombs and bomb this, but he's spending too much money on random stuff. So the silos are gone now. Casual Antarctica only has 1 silo, so now he can launch the bomb, but he's waiting way too long. Now he launches it. Will it get in? Will it whiff? We will see. And skadoosh, he can kill him now. He's dead. Just full send him. Hitting him with 280,000 troops. The defense posts are strong, but the troops are stronger. Unless... Ooh, he might not actually make it. Or will he? We'll see, guys. It's very close. So got a lot of defense posts here. Polite Rat should be blunting the attack, but he's not blunting it. He's gonna lose cities now. This is gonna be deadly. He might have enough troops. If I were Casual Antarctica, I'd deploy some more defense posts. Yeah, he's deploying defense posts. He just barely has a troop disadvantage. He's attacking Nuke Land right now, which is insane. That's really bad. Might have misclicked. That's really terrible. So if I were Casual Antarctica, I would just like buy another city and then just wait it out. You should probably have a higher troop cap just because he has more land now. Crazy stuff. Chef Bruno now has 167 cities. Sin Sweeper with 91. Cause with 131. Okay, I should probably like take a look at my position. I'll build some factories. I've kind of just been ignoring the whole game, because my position is insufficient to do anything. I guess we can attack Let's Trade and then pray that our neighbors are nice. We'll give Global Smile. I'll try not to own so much land that I need to get killed. Okay, looking up north, Onion Boy has not decided to... Okay, the French guy... So Sin Sweeper, I think, is killing me. Yes, this is what the Sin players like to do. They're fake fans. They're here just to crash the stream. So we can put down a port. Put down some warships. And Sin Sweeper's getting pushed by Chef Bruno. We'll give Bruno love. Actually, I gave him crying emoji on accident. But let's go ahead and we'll give him love. We attacked him a little bit last game, but... He's paying us back in kind. I could not in kind. That would imply that he's retaliating. He's paying us back kindly. Now, Cuz is hitting Chef Bruno. Chef Bruno has still about 3 million troops. I think he's somehow negotiated with Speed to Power to help him out, because that is a lot. That is a lot of troops to beat. And can they do it? He's pushing back against Speed to Power. He's attacking with about 1 million troops. Dude, I think Chef Bruno's going to freaking die here. Let's go ahead and boat into this. Naval invasions, bro. What an evil guy. What an evil dude. Let's boat into him. Let's kill him. Okay. I was going to say up here, like, the French guy should probably just kill Onion Boy. Like, while he has a troop advantage and a hydrogen bomb advantage. Like, just hit him with a hydro and just take everything, man. Okay, these warships are battling each other. I still can't get out here. Let's go after the nuke piece. Alright. Not so sure how much money I'm actually making right now. Boat into Sin Sweeper. So it looks like Speed to Power and partially Chef Bruno was hydroed. Cause now is 248 cities. So the problem is with like the No Alliances game mode is that you really can't de-escalate things. Like once you've started attacking someone, there's no way to just, 100% blunt the attack and stop all troops from being thrown at all. Because now Cause is extremely strong. They should have all allied up and fought against Cause, but this is just kind of how things went. Okay, let's go ahead and give Sweeper a clown emoji as he dies. And the Wisp has his island out here, all to himself. Same with Wingu, he's got several islands. Spaceship is just chilling here. Four ports, nothing else. Cause has 340 cities. Dude, these guys are not hitting each other, man. That's crazy. Now that he's let Onion Boy get a hydrogen bomb, this could change things. They started to fight. I mean, I don't think he has to worry about the entire map targeting him right now. Now that there's a player that's like twice as strong as both of them combined. So Kaz is very strong. However, you know, not having any other islands is not going to be very healthy. Let's check his alliances. Okay, wow, that's surprising. Hail Knight gives us wave. I'm going to go ahead and build some factories down here. We're just a little rat man. I suppose we could boat into speed to power, but frankly, the warship is going to ruin that for us. I'll deploy, kind of want to deploy one warship and then one more warship, but we'll just do factories and cities right now. I think probably factories are the more reliable way to make money. Turtle has a mitochondria that somehow isn't getting auto-annexed, I think just because it hasn't been attacked. So that's extremely funny. I know Alliance's game mode. Mitochondria. So Casual Antarctica, take a look at this again. The beef has continued. Casual Antarctica does the hydro strat again, which is probably extreme overkill. He probably could have just bought like extra cities or something to kill him. He full sends him. This will be the end of Plight Rat for reals this time. Can't believe this is still going on. Naval invasion from 8 billion dogs. There's no way that will get in just because of this swarm of warships. Okay, causes killing speed to power still. Gonna be a bit lazy here. Throwing some hydrogen bombs up north into Dre. Just blowing him away. He's got a couple stacks. He's got like 2 stacks of 5 SAMs. We can defend a little bit of his island, but he is going to lose a lot of this. In fact, another hydrogen bomb would take out the 22 cities. Yeah, I think if he's going to get up here, he's just going to have to level Dre off the island completely. Wow, these dudes love each other. They are not attacking each other at all. Kind of shocking. Friend up here with his own buddy, Numenor. Like these kinds of relationships where one player is so much obviously stronger, you can keep these players alive, and I think it's probably a good move just for money generation. Even though they don't have an alliance and the money made per train is a bit nerfed, it is still, of course, more reliable than building ports because the ports just get captured by anyone with a warship. Literally anyone with a warship. Posh Dog gives us middle finger. I don't think he's even in the game. Yeah, he's not in the game. He's just giving us emojis. Okay. Speed to power was kept alive for some reason, I suppose, as a form of cash generation. Same with Sin Sweeper and Hugon Merv. So, it's a bit of awkward. I'll go ahead and forgive him. We'll then start trading with him. And let's build some more factories. Everyone's saying wave. These are nice people. Saying us nice emojis. Dre gets boated into by Onion Boy. I'm not so sure how he managed to let that happen, but it did happen. We might see some violence between Onion Boy and Cause. So it looks like the French guy finally decides to make his move. He waited until Onion Boy was nice and strong. And unfortunately, he also waited until Onion Boy had another island, so we can't fully kill him yet. So Onion Boy could build some silos on the southern island and blast him, but it looks like Cause has finally landed, and he's going to take out the rest of Onion Boy. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. It's going to be a big Frenchman versus Cause, and Cause has, like, almost 3 times the cities. So he's going to need some help to take him out. He goes after Onion Boy. He's not going to get the kill just because of the hydrogen bomb land. And I wonder if he'll keep him alive as a mitochondria. So it looks like Stoic bombed the... I'm going to try and pronounce this. The Ducaril guy. I don't know. Someone in the comments. Let me know. Yes. Wisp is killing Stoic. Dude, he didn't upgrade his SAMs, man. He had like 3 different SAMs, but nothing defending this. So back to the Stone Age. Has nothing. Taking a look at the corner islands. No one's like really industrializing this, which I think is a mistake. I'd probably spend all of my money, you know, industrializing these islands. So they're going to be one of the last positions you have. I guess he's trying to defend against Turtle boating in, who's a little bit stronger, but like not really. And Turtle AFKs. Can his mitochondria break out? Never mind. He un-AFKs. Briefly disconnected there. I have some money. I just can't hope to boat anywhere. I'd like to boat into some of these nuke patches, but there's just so many warships, it's not really possible. So they let Cause get borders with the French guy. So now I think he just gets the entire northern island. This is one of those moments where the entire map probably has to fight Cause right now if they want him to be stopped. Especially because they're kind of just letting him get into these other islands. Like, they're not really putting up much resistance, so... He probably has more cities than the entire board combined. So Turtle, I think, is like off and on being AFK. He's just going to get himself killed here. Yeah, you guys have to throw bombs at him right now. Iwingu's got some money. There's some areas out here that are very vulnerable. I think he's upgrading his SAM, and then he'll figure out whether or not he wants to blast. You guys gotta move now, though. I mean, like, he's gonna take all these. So Turtle, dude, absolute Giga Brain play right here. Cause boated in, got a position, and Turtle hydrogen bombed himself, with the main target being Cause's position out here, completely blowing him off. That worked out really well for him. Well, he lives to fight another day, but he has no resources. Casual Antarctica is getting all of his trade robbed by Turtle. Yeah. I'm not so sure what the trade situation is looking like out here. Wingo's chilling. 544 cities, guys, and 55% of the land. He will get in here eventually. He's making a lot of money. He's got 57 ports. There's no one on the board with 57 ports. So Wingo is actually fighting back now. Cause is getting hydroed. You can guarantee he's going to retaliate. Wingo will probably get murdered here just a little bit. Y'all gotta help out. Turtle has no money. Wisp has 1 hydrogen bomb. Friend has 2 hydrogen bombs. Like, y'all gotta throw the money. You gotta throw right now. Turtle ignores all of this and is like, I'm gonna take out Casual Antarctica. I think his own rail network is sufficient that you would never get in here if you only deployed 1 warship at a time. So I would just can that plan and try and attack Cause. Let's go grab some more factories. And I say this as we're like kind of the main funder of Cause right now. I'm going to save my money now. Yeah, we're basically, we're funding Cause's operation. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just watch Cause just chill. And I'm going to, yeah, we'll just hang out here. Maybe we can give some money to Speed to Power. If I build more ports, I can actually gift money to the enemy, the other people. Okay. And Iwingo getting blasted a little bit. Let's see. His Cause, he's hydroing Friend. Friend decided, I think, to make a move. It's utterly annihilated. He still has a stack of 7. Cause has too much money. You're not going to be able to stop him. It's over, guys. If I embargo him, I think he'll just kill me. He gives me gold. He's got an advanced mitochondrial network down here that just probably needs to be annihilated. Yeah, we're just not seeing enough cooperation from these players. Turtle is just really trying to bully Antarctica. Wisp doesn't have enough money. Iwingo's got another hydrogen bomb. He's actually getting boated into right now, and he doesn't have a port in this area. Deploys 1 warship. That's good. Trying to boat in here. Cause now is 29 million, so he's just capable of bombing the rest of the map off the... Or bombing the rest of the map off the map, basically. If I were him, I'd probably focus on this northwestern island. I don't know, maybe these guys, they're kind of offering the most resistance. He's got enough to build like a silo battery. I mean, he's got 23 silos already. Speed to Power is his nice strategy. Yes, giving the trade to the enemy. I guess to Speed to Power, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I can't really boat anywhere. I guess I can deploy my own warships. Steal them from my host. Embargo my host. Maybe he won't know. Maybe we could just kick him from the game. Yeah, we could just moderate him. That'd stop him, I guess. Okay. I believe I'm still trading with these other players, maybe. Or am I just... yeah, I guess I am still. Cause has not reclaimed any other islands. These dudes are thriving in the bomb blast. 8 billion dogs just casually sitting out here with 1 SAM. Antarctica unable to make any money at all because Turtle is just abusing them. He's just like preventing him from making any money, deploying all of his warships onto him. He refuses to take part in ending or in stopping Cause. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and build more ports. Let's go ahead and just chill out here. I should probably just embargo everyone except for the people that are in the area. You know what? I'm gonna wait. Wingo losing his final hydro, getting hydroed out here. Okay, Wisp is breaching the middle island. This is probably the most inconsequential of the islands. Causes 420 cities, the funny number. Dude, even if Turtle gets this island, it's not, like, why? What do you have to gain from this? You're never getting in. You'd have to, like, bomb every single one of these ports. You'd have to bomb him, man. I mean, you could just throw in 3 bombs here, 2 bombs here, 1 bomb, and then just grab, you know, each of the the ports. Speed to power, he's not going to get down here unless he bombs all this. He's got a little bit of cash. So, one Merv has been thrown. Mervs are 40 million. No one's going to get 40 million except for Cause. Okay. We're going to go do a little bit of funniness. Stanley JJS says, please give me coastline. Yeah, I don't know where you're at, but, can't do it. Too poor. Wisp getting Hydro. Dude, Cause is soloing this. I think everyone would have to embargo him, including his mitochondrial people, to stop him. Yeah, well, I'm doing a little bit of pirating. Turtle is still pressing forwards, refusing to bomb, building some cities. Did he get blasted? It was a little bit weaker than usual, although I might be hallucinating that. Okay. Cause is now at 406 cities, getting deeper into Wisp. Wingo about to get his next blast. People up in the northwest have no money. They're just very poor. Yeah, Frent has a hydrogen bomb. Y'all gotta work harder, especially like Turtle. Turtle has just been dragging his feet the whole game. He's been the absolute minion of Cause. Cause deploys warships to destroy mine. The accurate move here is to just kill me because I guess we're technically not totally useless because now he's stealing all my money. Let's go ahead and start trading with him again. No, I probably shouldn't do that. But I'm also making no money unless I guess I'm still trading with these guys down here with the rail networks. Yeah, they're making it into their rail network. Interesting. Okay, that works out. That's pretty cool. All right, Wisp getting eroded. He doesn't have any 5 stacks anymore. So one more hydrogen bomb and he loses everything. Okay, Cause chucks a hydrogen bomb into him. That's gonna murder him. It's probably a good idea to just focus on one player. Wingu has bombs, but he's not throwing them. It's kind of like, honestly, guys, it's kind of hopeless here. So Turtle finally breaches Antarctica, but doesn't have the troops to sustain this attack. So, like, what's gonna happen? I think he's just gonna lose this position that he worked so hard to get. He probably wants to boat around a ton. Yeah, very sad situation here. If these guys had been able to just focus on the Eastern players, would have had some fun. Wingu is now atom bomb microing the cities. I mean, the problem is just, you know, with 400 cities, like, this would have to happen 10 different times to work. He gets in, he counted correctly. I would probably get some of these stacks out of here before they regen, and now they've regened. The opportunity's over. Grabbing more factories. The evil mitochondrial people. Continuing to fund the big man. I embargoed him a while ago. He now has borders with Wisp, so Wisp is dead. He's got the money, I think, to hydro these guys. Let's check. Yeah, one hydro here, one hydro here. That takes out the entire island. Numenor deletes the silo. Why, bro? What are you going to put there? You have other real estate. Cause gives us Whimper, guys. He doesn't need our money. He's too winning. It's another factory. As Farron says, what do we even do, Rex? Yeah. This could stop immediately, and then you can redirect all of your warships. If Turtle, one by one, redirected all of his warships to the middle of the board and started pirating him and started focusing all of his efforts there, maybe something could happen. If every single mitochondria stopped trading with him, yeah, you can't donate money in this game, which is terrible. Kaz is out here on his island. You'd have, so like the only way this would work is if you starved Cause to death. Like if everyone swarmed the warships and embargoed him and kept him from going to the other islands, that's the way you could stop him. So if everyone embargoes him, that's what you'd need. Turtle's embargoing me, apparently. Kaz gives a wave. Terrible. He's throwing atom bombs. Like, y'all gotta, like, mass embargo Cause. Even, especially the mitochondria, guys. You guys gotta stop doing this. Stop trading with the enemy. If you guys can bomb the other mitochondria people, probably do that. Cause gets hydrated by Wingo. 62% of the board. Stoke is getting robbed. He's also AFK. Cause has 23 warships, which I think it's less than Turtle. So if Turtle deploys all of his warships out here, he could get something done. Yeah, I guess he's just like stealing a lot of my trade, man. Maybe I have to delete my ports. Okay, so because I can't really check whether or not these guys are trading with the enemy or not. I can see that they're still going through his land. I think Sin Sweeper has embargoed. Let's see. But speed to power, I think is... I think speed to power is still trading. Yeah, Sin Sweeper is being good, though. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to bomb speed to power if he does not decide to stop trading with the enemy. So you got to do that, sir. Also, deleting my ports because this is like... we're just feeding the enemy, basically. Okay. I'm looking here. I'm looking carefully. I don't think there's any cause... Okay, so there's still... Okay, so he's not embargoing him. So we're going to go ahead and blast him a little bit. Just go ahead and blast him down here. Do some of this. Okay. And I got to be really careful with the arc. That's probably going to hit our little guy. We'll go ahead and blast him down here. We'll give him Clown. That whiff. I think it whiffed. Let's give him Clown. Gotta find a way in here. We have no money. Alright, we deleted our ports. Ports are gone. Cause gives Angry. He gives Surrender. Yes. Okay, stop trading with him. Please stop trading with him. Atom bombs inbound. And they're hitting some of the stuff out here. Okay, Cause needs to be starved to death. He's losing cities. 62% of the board. It looks like Turtle has redirected his warships out here. He took the island. Antarctica still has one board. Spaceship is trading a lot and making money, I think. If he's embargoed everyone but one person, he can fuel Iwingu. Cause has almost 5 million. I think most people have embargoed him at this point. This is Turtle. Yeah. As long as he's trading with one person, he should still be building ports. Or building trade ships, which will allow them to be pirated. It looks like he's trading with, if anything, I guess Kaz out here. Okay, he gives bag. Yeah, he needs bag. So this is where he gets started. If he gives skull. Yeah, guys. I'm going to spend all my money on factories just because if he takes those, they're worthless, basically. Looks like he killed the other dude down here. Or speed to power. I think since Super killed him. Speed to power still exists in this area. He gives Angry. So, dude, I think it's going to work. I think the comeback is possible. Let's go ahead and let's grab, I think just more factories when we have them available. Dude, I think Cause, he might be dead in the water if he continues to get pirated. So now, Turtle is the main pirater here. If he's able to just, like, chisel away with the bombs, and he executes me, so he did not enjoy me trying to get him to lose money. So he's got 66% of the board. Got one more hydrogen bomb, but I think he's just getting chipped away now. He's losing most of his SAMs up in the north. Only got, like, 2 more 5 stacks left, I guess, and a 7 stack up here. These will need to be breached by atom bombs. I think it can be done, guys. I think it can be done. As long as he gets starved. Only has 7 warships left. Yeah, Turtle's stealing all of his money. Very good. 54 warships. So now friends throwing in a hydrogen bomb. These guys are having a good time. Making their money with their factories and their cities. I would just beef up the SAMs a bit better. They've got some 5 stacks, which is good. Cause getting chipped away. 313 cities now. Alright. So, Cause, what he might want to do, because all of his money is feeding the enemy, might want to embargo everyone. Of course, that kind of, you know, stops him from making money anyways. Yeah. I think he might have turned off all of the trade right now. And I think he just has to wait until he loses all of his land, because I don't... Without money, I mean, he can't do much. His factory income from just himself is very low. He killed all of his mitochondrial people. Okay, he gives thumbs up. He's got 11 warships. Where are they at? Oh, this is his warships down here. And Turtle's bombing them. He's getting value off. Nice. Excellent value. Yeah, I mean, because he's been swarmed, there's no way he makes money. You could probably try and trade with, like, Iwingu. He could, like, individually delete every single port except what's up here. And trade with, like, Kaz or something. But I don't know if he's been embargoed by everyone else or not. Okay. So, we might see an endgame where, like, everyone embargoes everyone. Spaceship's been chilling out here. He's been trading with his 2 buddies. They've kind of all agreed, I guess, to not, like, deploy a whole lot of warships. Yeah, he's just feeding them. He's got a 7 stack. Just been hanging out, having a peaceful time. Yes, 300-year warship game is what's going to happen now. We had not signaled for this to happen. I think Cause would have won the game, but we masterminded his inevitable defeat. 303 cities, but with nothing to do. I think he just waits around. He better have like some really large SAM stacks, because probably just has to give up an island or two. He gives yawn. So I think what the move here is to just let someone take the northern island. So if I were Cause, I would just signal for probably like maybe Turtle to take the northeastern island or the northern island, so that he can become the greater threat. And then get people to fight him. But to be honest, guys, I don't see an easy win here for anyone. Except like Turtle, if he decides to just pirate everyone, he could probably get the win here. At a certain point, he'll probably just want to pivot to pirating like everyone up in the northwest here. They definitely don't have the resources, I think. Actually, they might have the resources to fight back. Certainly have a few hydros. This could get blown up. A single bomb. Cause atom bombs. Spends his last few dollars on atom bombs. Terrible. Yeah, I don't know what he's supposed to do here. Wingu's bombing. Hydra and Cause. Chipping away, little by little. 274 cities. One day he'll make it in here. This is going to turn into like an east versus west game. Like Turtle versus small island people plus Wingu. Yeah, Cause it's just a matter of time before he dies. Is Turtle getting chipped down here? No, those are going into Cause. Stanley has 24 factories, deleting a city for more real estate, I guess, to deploy something else. Maybe a silo. Ooh. Someone has to unleash him. Bomb Turtle so that he can get out. Okay, Cause spending all of his troops on getting nuked land. At a certain point, he's not going to have any ports in the area or the money to make any. He won't be able to deploy any cheap warships in time. He's got 3 warships, which are in unknown locations, I guess. I have no idea. One out here. And that's the only one I can see. The only one I can see, yeah. Turtle has him fully surrounded. More hydros landing. 243 cities ticking down slowly. What was his peak number? It was like, what was it, like just 420? Maybe more? Spaceship now has a lot of money now. So 15 million. Mervs are 40 million still. Mervs have been underutilized this game. I suppose just because of the lack of land access, Merving someone and reducing their troops doesn't really do a whole lot. Better to just hydro a bunch. Okay. And let's go ahead and just take a look at Kaz. Kaz is making surprisingly little money for having sat here for 30 minutes. I guess just because of the rampant pirating. Trying to blow up one of Kaz's last warships. I guess that's one of them. Yeah, these are his last 2 warships. So, yeah, I would, I guess is this spaceships? Okay, cool. I guess he might be stealing trade from Wingu. Probably be better to just get these blown up or something. Oz now has 188 cities, so he's almost ripe for the taking. People will be able to move in soon. They just got to reduce his troops a little bit more, take him down to probably under like 70 cities. They're just chipping away. Casual Antarctica. The only way I think for him to make money is to just embargo everyone but Turtle. Because like this is I mean everything's just getting stolen. Turtle's got 56 warships. He's been unable to like crank out the number too high. He hasn't like tried fighting these players up in the northwest just yet. Which I think this is a smart idea. Friend's got 30 million, so you could just lay waste to him. Yeah, Turtle, he's got. I would suggest like upgrading some of these SAMs, I think, before engaging with Cause fully. Because like once you start taking Cause's land, it'll put a target on Turtle's back. Yeah. Wingu having a fun time. Spaceship may try and make a move at some point, although you kind of can't get into the southern island without, you know, being Turtle himself because of all the warships. People are just content to let it happen. Oz still making a dime here or there. These are Turtle's trade ships. Okay, Turtle's mostly making money through trade in the northwest, not from any kind of pirating the east. I think all the eastern players have embargoed all the western players. Like, this is just a triangle of trade out here. Yeah, where these couple players are having a fun time. Wisp doesn't have any factories. Not that that would matter. There's nothing out here on this island. It's just like 6 ports. Wisp deploys a warship to beat up Wingu's warship, which is probably, you know, a good thing to do. They just need to delete all their warships so that they can get some free trade going through. And it looks like Kaz is trying to sneak a sneaky little transport ship in there. Trying to see if he's not paying attention. Okay. Yeah, Kaz is not killing himself. This is the only way to make it work. If he could trade with Turtle. So if he traded with Turtle, then he could make some money. In fact, he's got more ports than Turtle, so he could probably end up making more money from the trade overall. And use that to fight back. So if I were Kaz, I think that's probably the move here. Just trade with the enemy. It kind of depends on whether or not Turtle's embargoing him. It's probably in Turtle's interest to not give Kaz any money. Alright, well, he gives boat. I think he's trying to signal Turtle to trade with him. I think that Turtle has probably embargoed him. That's probably the right decision. Friend now is 37 million. There's no way he's saving for a Merv here. If he Mervs Kaz, that's kind of a ridiculous waste unless he has a border. He gives thumbs down. Signaling that it seems to be the case. Embargoing. Lucas says, UN spaceship, listen to me in the chat. He's trying to talk to him in the chat. Okay. I'm not sure which player Lucas is. Alright, Wisp, unable to build more things. He's got some warships up in the north, it looks like, to try and pirate Kaz. He's actually attacking Kaz. Kaz gives question mark. And will he retaliate? Is he going to... Excuse me, is he going to do anything? I wonder if he wants to let him take the island, or does he want to be just completely uncompromising? I think if he's totally uncompromising, he will die. He gets pushed off. Maybe he could have kept Wisp alive as a factory man. You underhand... Someone is asking how to underhand nukes. You just click the U, by the way. Looks like someone already answered that. Yeah, the longest boat in the northeast. Don't pay attention to that. Don't draw attention to that. Friend now has 40 million. Turtle's making more money. He's buying more ports. I think he bought like an additional 10 ports. Maybe Kaz lost some. I don't remember. Money is coming out here. I probably wouldn't be spreading these out along the edge. I'd probably like build them near a Sam. Sorry, just muting the mic so I can cough a ton. Yeah. Friend says he should pump out some more warships. I mean, he's kind of already pirating a ton, and it's kind of like pushing his luck to combat Turtle. I think Turtle is trying to bomb the warships, and he's getting some good shots. It's good. These guys got to be careful. I mean, if this escalates, things could get pretty bad. Especially for Friend. Billion Dogs deletes the silo. Like, you have room to build other things out here. I'm certain of it. Like, what are we doing? What's going on, bro? Maybe it's... Okay, it's within range of the SAMs nearby, so you can't actually throw anything. Oh, that's why, because he has this island up here, so... Every time he was throwing an atom bomb down here, it was just whiffing. Turtle is stacking silos. What? What? What's he doing? Gonna try and do a little bit of a breachy? What's happening? Kaz is now deploying an extra 2 warships to get a little ounce of trade. Looks like Friend's sneaky boat that he's sending into the north was ineffective. Kaz still has the most number of cities. Turtle's close behind though with 105. Wingu has 49 SAMs, so I'm assuming that's what he's been spending all of his money on. He's building a factory network near Wisp. And Kaz has a little dot out here. Nice. Okay. Kaz has 8 total SAMs. Building the ports. Spaceship's got 125 ports now. Should have put a gold multiplier on this game. I mean, we did 25 million starting gold. I thought the game would end quickly, and it was, until Kaz was stranded in the middle of the board. Absolutely stranded. Someone says Turtle is very good. You would think that, but he spent like, what, 10 minutes attacking the Antarctica guy when the obvious target was Kaz. I mean, it worked out for him, but he got pretty close there. Antarctica is just chilling here. I want to see where these boats go. It looks like they're going into the north, which is kind of like wishful thinking here, because they're just going to get all the way to the north and then just get captured and then make no money. He might, I think Turtle might be embargoing the casual Antarctica player, which is also probably a genius use of embargoing, because he's just going to capture the trade anyways, and it prevents him from industrializing. So if he's going to do that, I mean, why don't you just bomb this guy off the map and then take his island? We're not going to use him as a economic ally. Okay, Cause is just hanging out, twiddling his thumbs. Because there's no alliances here, I mean, you could legitimately just take off and just, you know, scroll some reels and just like look up every now and then to make sure that your land isn't getting attacked if you're a Cause, because you realistically can't actually defend against any kind of bombing. You might be able to deploy warships now and again. So it looks like Iwingu has cleared out the east side of this island with his own warships. So if you're a Cause and Iwingu hasn't embargoed you, now could be a good time to start trading with him. Although I have no idea what the trade situation is. It's not possible to tell. The current menu gets hydroed. Seeing some new aggression against Cause. He's got like this small line of infrastructure that's slowly getting eroded. The last of his SAMs that are upgraded. Every other unupgraded SAM has been destroyed down in the south except for these. He gives whimpering eyes. It's hard for someone to have mercy on you when you have like 66% of the board. So, yeah, that's kind of funny. You should probably just start like atom bomb microing these, just chucking in some stuff if he wants to breach this. Yeah, once he loses the entire bit of infrastructure down on the southern island, you can probably push. Especially now that he controls the east side. I think Turtle's starting to see some extreme pushback against his warship swarming. Only 38 warships, probably the lowest it's been in quite a while. Friends deploying warships. Friends got so much money. They've done a very good job up here in the northwest island of saving their cash. They were very poor for a while there, but made a comeback. Numenor's got silos, not that those matter. They're kind of all at the mercy of Friend. Cause getting bombed again, 150 cities. Alright. And it looks like Spaceship's trying to sneak in here. Maybe he's like, I think he might have started trading with Cause. This is the first time we've seen a stream of trade out here. So maybe they've negotiated and he's like, I will do factory stuff. I will give you factories you live with. So I think yes, it looks like he's unembargoed him. He's attacking. Okay, and he gets pushed off. So I'm not so sure what was going on there. He briefly had some trade ships going outbound, but once he got attacked by a spaceship, they disappeared. The one trade ship coming from Cause. He's deploying warships to counterattack him. Got very cheap warships, so he could probably breach this pretty easily. If he can intercept this stream of trade, then he can make a little bit of extra cash. Okay, people are saying, just win the game already. Yeah, I was saying we didn't want to play the Four Islands game because of a stalemate, but here we have an even worse stalemate that can never be imagined. Still an FFA though, so that kind of makes it a little bit less stalematy. Players are more likely to get targeted and blasted and eliminated. UN West still chilling out here. Got some factories now. A little bit of ports. Yeah, it's probably going to be a Wingu versus Turtle endgame once Cause is finally partitioned. He hasn't lost a single island yet. He's not reclaiming this nuked blast up north. Maybe he doesn't notice. Maybe he's focusing too much in the south. It looks like he's stealing the trade now. I'm assuming Spaceship stopped trading with whatever entity was out in the west. And that's why we're no longer seeing any trade ships coming from him to the west. It's a good move. I have to do a lot of like high IQ trade ship maneuvers. Okay, Kaz, 33 ports now. Spaceship with 125 still, just probably sitting at that number. That's probably overkill anyways. Like because of the diminishing trade returns, after you get over 1 to 200 ports, it's pretty much not worth stacking anymore. And Cause is getting microed even more. 130 cities, slowly getting whittled down. If I were Wingu, I'd probably invest in a little bit more ports, just a few more. Get up to like 100. Can't get outdone by the island man. Spaceship is stacked. He stacks all of his money on cities now. 76 cities. He gets atom bombed. Yeah, he's actually no, he's not getting atom bombed. I thought that Wingu was trying to stop him from getting in here. He's atom bombing the ports. Cause definitely has enough money to deploy a port and a warship. Making money from trade, I think. Gotta be careful. I mean, Spaceship's got almost 2 million troops. I could see a future where Cause is unable to defend any longer and then gets boated into and freaking dies to Spaceship. Spaceship could win this. It's possible. Certainly possible. Okay, well, Turtle isn't doing a whole lot. His warship count's remaining stagnant. He's probably like wasting too much money on that. He's been content, I think, to lose warship dominance over the north and the east. This is the most valuable trade area of any part of the board. This is crazy. So much money being made by Spaceship. Playing the absolute long game here. The Island Maxer's dream. See, this is why it's the Trader's Dream match. Eagle Eye says, "Heart, boys. Welcome to the stream, sir." Yes, the Eagle has landed, says Dale Mitchell. It has. It's a great game to join the stream on because this game is not ending. It's not ending. Okay, and we have Friend with 32 million. He's finally started to spend some cash. They've optimized the train networks. 8 billion dogs is bombing. I'm doing my part. I'm not sure what he's bombing. I guess the ports, maybe? On random islands? Alright, Cause has been tapped of cash, so you could probably boat in. Wingu is inches from being able to push him on the mainland here. He's got 3.2 million troops. Cause has 3.8 million. Just need to just blast him a little bit more, a teeny tiny bit more, and then you'll be able to get in. And Cause will have to retreat. Turtle isn't making any efforts to boat in. I'd probably, you know, if I were him, I'd get my ports up to 100. I'd get my cities up a little bit more, and then I would consider pushing Cause. We're probably going to have a situation where Wingu gets one island and Turtle gets another. I would assume Turtle's probably going to want it. They're probably going to both want to go for the southern island. There's pretty much nothing left in the north. These northeastern islands are naked. Wingu can probably safely get those. Okay. Yeah, Turtle's being too passive. I think he's been fighting for warship dominance for too long. It appears that the entire northwest section of the map has embargoed everyone except themselves. So they've coordinated this perfectly. Yeah, stuff is happening. Cause is getting atom bomb microed. We're seeing Wingu do the final push, I think, for his money for Cause's land. Getting rid of the ports. Stopping him from making money. Trying to get up into the northeast. He's gonna have to bomb this port particularly. Cause, actually, he has 5 warships deployed, so he's deploying one last one. Has to spend $1 million on it. If there's ever a reason to not have warships, this is it. I mean, when you're in a situation like this where you don't have a whole lot of money, you gotta be deploying those really cheap warships. So if I were him, I would just suicide my warships into the enemies. But I could deploy cheap warships to defend this, because this is gonna be... You might not even want to defend this, man. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Like, you're just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, very sad for him. Hydrogen bombs coming from my Wingu into Cause. You might want to throw a dog a bone here. I mean, if you're a player... Oh! Friend got hydrogen bomb by Turtle. Turtle breached. Oh, man. Friend's got 25 SAMs remaining. This island is going to get blasted to pieces, guys. Turtle doesn't have quite enough money to fight back. It's time to just blast this guy away, guys. Oh, man. War in the West. Dude, Turtle is throwing this position. I don't know why he decided to fight these guys. Maybe he was just annoyed he wasn't making money with anyone. So now you can clearly see that he has begun trading with Casual Antarctica. Casual Antarctica has some leverage now, being, I think, the only trade partner of Turtle. Iwingu is going to make it into Cause's land, guys. I think because of this insane beef in the northwest, Turtle has lost the game here. I think Iwingu has a very good chance at winning. Spaceship is taken out to the west. Got some warships down here to cover the bases. He's going to get out here. He has no more warships. He can deploy one to defend this. Ooh, dude. Wingu land. Wingu has landed. He's taking the northern island. 2.8 million troops. Cause isn't even bothering to counterattack. I think he probably has to save his troops to push off Spaceship. I mean, this is going to be his last island. He's going to lose the northeast here. Got no troops out here. Or no resources, so I mean, there's not really any sense in camping out. Has no money. Turtle getting hit with hydrogen bombs, revenge bombs, Stanley the mitochondria getting blasted, loses everything. What did he have out here? He had like 30 factories. Now he has 1 city. Hydrogen bomb landing in the east, Stanley getting thrown to the Stone Age. Once again. Bren still has 18 SAMs. He didn't upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. He already spent a lot of money on SAMs. I guess He just wasn't paying attention to Turtle's silo battery. Turtle not only has 48 cities. Cause is strong, but Wingu now has the crown. So we're seeing a different... So that things have shifted. Wingu's the one that people have to pay attention to if they want to stop him from winning the game. So I'm not so sure how the Eastern Island players are going to manage this. We're saying, yeah, Turtle is such an aggressive player. Yeah, it's correct. He's a very, very aggressive player. He's been paying more attention to like random islands battles than stopping the main people from winning the game. What he is getting out of this, though, is the Northwestern Island. 48 cities versus much fewer. 8 billion dogs, loses everything. This can be easily breached. Only has 4 SAMs. So he'll take out the Northwest, but I mean, I think Wingu's just... he might be extremely winning right now. Spaceship's been prevented from getting in here. Cause is going to get blasted. His final island will be in the center and in the northeast, which has nothing. He also does not have money to defend this. So Wingu's got 270 cities. The map needs to fight Wingu. This means embargoing him. This means deploying warships to stop him from, deploying counter warships. He's got 25 million, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Spaceship has 35 SAMs. Wingu's got 20 silos. And Wingu, I think, is blasting Turtle now. So I think this is it, guys. I don't think Spaceship's strong enough unless... And Wingu wins the game on the 80%. He gets the 80%. Didn't realize that was coming so soon. He had all the Eastern Islands plus the Center Islands, so he just wins the game. Wow, pretty crazy stuff. All right, hope you guys enjoyed watching that. That was a long island game. Very exciting towards the end. Very shocked that we were able to see UN Cause get blasted to pieces. He got starved to death in the center, was completely unable to make money. We saw the rise of several island powers, such as, Spaceship. He was unable to really... if he had landed here before Wingu won the game, it would have been interesting. He might have been able to stop him. I don't think he would have had a large enough troop advantage to make this work, though. There was no one else that could have helped out. I mean, Kaz probably didn't have enough money to hydro him enough. The Western players were in complete disarray. I mean, Turtle made it like an absolutely tragic move to decide to push the last remaining people that could have helped him defeat Wingu. I don't know why he decided to do that. Casual Antarctica, you can finally see that he was starting to industrialize at the end here after being unembargoed by Turtle and starved the whole game as well. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I'll see you in the next video.